If you keep waiting for the perfect time, you might not know that Miyamoto Musashi thought that hesitating was the fastest way to lose, because action always wins, just like in fight, and waiting for the perfect time makes you lose before you even start. Reason 1. Action turns ideas into reality. Thoughts are strong, but you can't see them. They are only in your mind until you do something that gives them shape. This was very clear to Miyamoto Musashi. It was dangerous to get stuck in theory, he said. He stressed practical information over abstract thinking in his lessons. It doesn't matter what strategy you have if you never try it in battle. A dream is the same way. It's not real until it's put into action. Many people have lots of plans but don't follow through. They think about success, make plans all the time, and work out the details in their heads. But having ideas doesn't change life by itself. What you do connects your thoughts to the real world. You give your idea a body when you act, even if you do it badly. You let it live in the real world so it can change, grow, and do well. Musashi thought that the truth comes out when you deal with it. He didn't wait until everything was just right to fight. He went into the unknown and let the experience teach him. You learn what works and what doesn't when you do it. This is the next step, building. Intention alone never changes reality. Action alone changes reality. Perfection slows down this change. It freezes ideas in a never-ending process of improvement. They are set free by action. You move forward even if you do something wrong, but you stay still if you plan everything out perfectly. Musashi wrote that it is important to be on time and make decisions. It doesn't matter how well planned a delayed strike is, it usually doesn't work. Taking action also builds energy. And thought gets stronger when it comes true. Small wins give you courage. Consistency comes from having confidence. This chain always starts with something happening. People who act on their ideas are rewarded, not people who wait. Thoughts don't make things better, then what actions do? Musashi's life shows that you become a master by doing, not by thinking. When you do something, your thoughts stop being dreams and become your journey. Reason 2. Starting teaches more than waiting ever will. It feels safe to wait. It feels risky to start. But Musashi taught that the only way to really learn is to move. He thought that knowledge comes from doing things, not waiting. Someone who waits until they feel ready to fight will never be ready. Being ready comes from doing things. As soon as you start learning. You find out more about your skills and weaknesses as well as about the real world. Waiting doesn't teach you anything. It only makes you worry and doubt yourself. Fear fills the mind during the quiet time. Taking action puts an end to fear by replacing it with experience. Musashi often fought people who were bigger, stronger, or more experienced than him. Until he felt better, he didn't wait. He went into the fight and changed. He got information from starting that he couldn't get from thinking about it. Things always work out the same way. The first step teaches more than months of getting ready. Illusions are broken by starting. A lot of fears go away when you do something. You know the danger wasn't as bad as it seemed. You can learn from your mistakes. You can only learn this by doing it. Fear stays alive when you wait because you never have to face it. Musashi said not to get attached to the results. Just because you start doesn't mean you'll succeed. It means letting go of confidence. But growth can be found in doubt. Every move gives you information. Feedback makes skills better. Mastery comes from skill. Also, waiting wastes time, which is the most important thing you have. Musashi put time above being perfect. A slow reaction can cost you the victory. When you wait, you miss a lot of things in life. Starting with flaws today is better than starting with all of them tomorrow. When you start, you become someone else. You stop dreaming and start doing things. This change is strong. Proof is what builds confidence, and the only way to get proof is to do something. The teacher is first. Waiting is just a trick. Musashi's way shows us that we gain wisdom by moving. Start and let what you do teach you. Reason 3. Small moves beat perfect plans that never begin. Big plans are fun for perfection. Small steps get things done. Musashi thought that easy, repeated practice was the best way to get better. He worked on the basics instead of making complicated theories. One strong move is stronger than a great plan that is never put into action. Small acts are easy to handle. They calm people down. They make progress without being too much for the mind to handle. To be perfect, you have to do everything at once, which can make you paralyzed. It only asks for the next step. Musashi worked out every day, doing easy moves over and over to get better at them. He didn't want things to be hard. He wanted to be useful. In life, small acts done over and over again add up to big results. A lot of the time, ideas that are too good to be true fall apart. You can't use a plan if you don't carry it out. A lot of people mix up planning and making progress. But planning is just getting ready. Musashi told people not to get stuck in body without soul. Form has meaning when it moves. You can also fix things with small moves. Mess-ups are easy to fix when you take small steps. Perfection keeps you from making mistakes by keeping you from taking action, but that keeps you from growing. Musashi was open to change. As needed, he changed his tools, moves, and plans. Taking small steps builds focus. Self-confidence grows with discipline. Having confidence gives you a boost. Even the best plans don't get built if they stay in your head. If you never swing the sword, it will never hit anything. Moving around is good for you. It's better to move slowly than to stay still. Stalling is the same as losing, Musashi taught. Any progress is a win. Small actions keep you in touch with the real world. They make a beat. They turn a plan into a habit. These habits shape our lives over time. So, beauty takes longer. Small actions pay off. Musashi's legacy shows that steady movement is better than perfect purpose. Start small and move forward. Reason 4. Progress fixes mistakes. Being perfect is not what progress is all about. Moving forward, learning, and making changes as you go are important. Miyamoto Musashi thought that you should never wait until everything was right before you do something. In fact, he built his whole life around the idea that mistakes are necessary but staying the same is unacceptable. A mistake that was made while moving can be fixed. What you don't do to fix a mistake only makes it worse. When you do something, mistakes are bound to happen. This is not a sign that you failed. It shows that you are facing reality. Musashi taught that the only way to really understand something is to do it yourself. A fighter who never fights might think he is skilled, but he doesn't know what his real weaknesses are. When you do something, flaws show up, and when you make progress, those flaws get better. The goal of perfection is to get rid of mistakes before they happen. Making progress lets mistakes happen so they can be fixed. There is a big difference here. Being perfect makes people afraid of being wrong, of looking stupid, and of losing. Growth comes from progress. Is not a judgment on your worth, but rather a way to learn from your mistakes. Musashi stressed being able to change. He thought that being stiff would make you lose and being flexible would make you win. You can be flexible because progress pushes you to change all the time. Every fix makes skill better. If you admit you were wrong and then fix it, the lesson sticks with you. Musashi got better at his skills by using them over and over again, not by thinking about them all the time. He tried things out and learned what worked. Life growth makes you smarter. You know now instead of guessing. Making progress also makes you stronger. Every mistake you learn from makes you smarter. You understand that mistakes don't hurt you, they help you grow. Being perfect makes you weak because it keeps you from having to fight. Musashi dealt with problems head-on because he knew that pressure makes you stronger. Being honest is another secret power of growth. Action shows the truth. It gets rid of self-deception and gives you insight instead. Moving forward makes you aware of where you are and what needs to be fixed. This clarity speeds up growth. That means mistakes are not problems. They're like stepping stones. Failure is turned into improvement, weakness into strength, and misunderstanding into knowledge as time goes on. Musashi's life shows that success isn't not making mistakes, but fixing them faster than other people. Reason 5. Speed creates chances. Speed is not about rushing blindly. It emphasizes quick movement to prevent fear from taking control. Miyamoto Musashi, in The Book of Five Rings, asserts that the quick mover often prevails over the indecisive as opportunities arise and vanish swiftly, especially in life and combat. Quick action facilitates visibility to opportunities, allowing individuals to learn, connect, and advance, unlike those who hesitate due to self-doubt. Musashi advocates for adaptability while in motion, suggesting that the ability to adjust is more potent than standing still in pursuit of perfection. Speed generates momentum, enhancing confidence and enabling creative and fearless action. Acting hastily can lead to progressive learning through immediate feedback, fostering instinctual awareness and growth, whereas the quest for perfection can stifle improvement. Moreover, speed conveys decisiveness and confidence. Those who act are often perceived as more trustworthy and are presented with greater opportunities than those who are merely verbally prepared. Musashi's strategy led to victories often before the battle commenced due to his timing and confidence. Crucially, speed counteracts fear, as inaction allows anxieties to flourish. Prompt actions eliminate doubts and keep thoughts from stagnating. Thus, while speed may not guarantee success, hesitation undoubtedly results in lost opportunities. Musashi teaches that the ultimate success hinges on timing rather than waiting for flawless conditions. Reason 6. Doing now is smarter than dreaming forever. In this reflection on the nature of action versus dreaming, the text highlights that many lose opportunities not due to a lack of skills, but because they remain stagnant in their aspirations. Notably referencing Hideyoshi Musashi, it argues against the illusion of progress through mere dreaming, emphasizing that vision without action weakens resolve. Musashi's experiences underscore the importance of engaging in reality rather than fantasizing about success, asserting that true change requires tangible steps rather than idle thoughts. The text posits that remaining present is crucial, hesitation can lead to failure, and doubt diminishes motivation. It critiques the habit of procrastination and stresses that acting in the present relieves anxiety and cultivates proactive behavior. Moreover, it emphasizes the value of time, noting that wasted moments cannot be reclaimed. Musashi understood that activity respects time, facilitating planning based on current actions. Ultimately, the text argues that clarity comes through action, countering the notion that certainty must precede endeavors. Musashi's strategy involved taking initiative even amidst uncertainty, allowing understanding to develop through experience. Ultimately, engaging in tasks not only defines one's identity, transforming dreamers into doers, but also builds confidence through proof of effort. Overall, the message is clear. While dreams can inspire direction, only consistent and conscious action translates aspirations into reality.